So start whenever.
Alright, this is good to go.
Yep.
Alright, so pretty much just read Numbers, and in it, it's just a bunch of lists of laws, keeps going and going, but finally, God's talking about clearing the way, using his angels to send his wrath and his glory ahead of them to take care of the Israelites' enemies after they've been wandering the desert. Since God, got them out of Egypt and out of slavery, so now God's finally promising to make them stop wandering and take out their enemies, and he said he'll clear the way instantaneously, but he's going to choose to do it over a couple of years so the animals of the land don't take over. I don't know what kind of animals could hold off an entire army, but apparently they're there. So God also is telling the Israelites how to barbecue lambs so that God will like the lamb and that other people will like the lamb, and that's pretty much what Numbers is all about. Yeah.
Go.
So pretty much that's what happened in Numbers, but what I didn't like is, like, for the first several chapters, all it talked about was lists of laws that would go on and on and on about pointless laws that don't even apply today. Like, for instance, if you're digging a hole and you don't fill it in and someone's camel or goat or something walks into it and it breaks a leg, then you have to give them 2 camels with good legs. And for instance, if there's a thief in the night, you can kill it in self-defense, but if it comes in the day, you're not allowed to kill it. It just goes on and on and on, and I was almost falling asleep while reading it. So you can imagine that when it came to the part where God finally promises to send his wrath ahead, then kind of wakes you up a bit and it gets you into it. But it didn't really talk about that much. It just mentioned it, that that's what was going to happen. So overall, Numbers was a pretty boring book, but it was still good reading.